Hi everybody, Carrie Vaca here to share another video with you about my cancer healing journey. I am not a doctor. I don't even pretend to be one. I am just a gal that has been healing a stage 4 cancer for the past 4 years and finding all the little tidbits that I've learned I want to share and inspire others. I know how scary it can be when you get diagnosed with cancer, especially a stage 4. So that's my purpose in sharing these videos, is to bring some hope and inspiration. And more than anything, I hope that you take these videos and take them and run with them. You know, I hope it inspires people to do more research of their own, to ask more questions when they go to their oncologist or any doctors that you're seeing, and to empower you, really. So today I'm going to talk about statistics. This is something that came to me at night. I take a high dose of cannabis, and that to me has been a really big part of my journey. And in the beginning, it used to make me anxious, but now I find lots of creativity and inspiration in that space. So when ideas come into my mind, I grab my phone and I'll speak into it and leave myself a voice memo. And one of the ones I had recently was statistics. And it was pretty funny because I was like, statistics, you know, what are they? Are they real? And I'm going to start off by saying, so my mom, Belinda, she was diagnosed with primary peritoneal cancer, and they found it accidentally. She had been trying to find the root of her back pain for more than a year, and her great GP, Dr. Ayer, he kept pushing these doctors, hey, there is something wrong with her. You know, you've got to do more testing. So they went in, they scraped her out. They told us, oh, you know, it's just scar tissue. Everything's gonna be great. Got the pathology back. Turned out it was primary peritoneal cancer. The interesting thing is primary peritoneal is a pretty deadly stage 4 cancer. Most people die from it. They didn't tell us that. Her doctor did not share that, and the internet was not really a thing that, you know, we were having much access to at that point, and we just had no idea. So mom went ahead, did some chemo, didn't do much else, and it's been 16 years and maybe even longer, and mom is doing amazing. So had we have known that it was a stage 4, could it have been different? Could that have put mom's brain into a different space? So fast forward, I get diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer in May of 2016. And it's, you know, you've got this stage 4 cancer. I'm like, what does that mean? And the doctor says, well, that means that this cancer will take your life. Most likely you have 2.5 to 3 years to live. You know, you could live longer. Some people can live decades. But you know what stuck with me is people live 2.5 to 3 years. That just was looping through my head, and all of a sudden your mind starts flashing forward. Stage 4. What is stage 4? That means you're gonna die. Okay. These things are terrifying. So when you take that out of the equation and you're just like, okay, I've got cancer. What does this cancer mean? It means that I need to change things because my body is giving me a great indicator that things aren't well. So I transferred to UCSF oncology and started seeing another oncologist. And I remember at my very first meeting with her, she's writing down on the paper the different drugs that she's thinking of doing, and she's circling at the top how many months that's going to give me. So she circled 24 months for the estrogen blockers. Then she circles an extra 4 months for doing the Ibrance. That's just crazy. 4 months. So she was literally diagramming my protocol and how many months that was going to give me to live. That doesn't work. That is her statistics based on the research that she is doing within her medical field. What started kind of coming to me was like, wait a second, how many patients are dealing with their emotional things? How many patients are doing exercise? How many patients are juicing? How many patients are taking high dose cannabis for shrinking tumors? How many patients have a community that's supporting them? I'm now like going into the radical remission, 9 key factors of healing. And what was super interesting is I was like, she's not tracking any of that stuff. So I actually don't fit into those statistics because I'm doing all of those things. So now it's been, in May, it will be 4 years, tumor-free. I feel amazing. But I decided, I'm like, I reject those statistics because those statistics actually aren't really true. Where do they get these statistics? You know, it's like cancer rates are, you know, increasing, cancer rates are decreasing. How do we really know this? You know, lung cancer rates are coming down because people are stopping smoking. People are smoking less. So the lung cancer rates are coming down. But other than that, you know, when you try looking up cancer statistics, I just say don't do it. They're a bunch of bullshit. You know, when you look at people like, you know, Susan G. Komen and is it Corman? Actually, I don't even know. I don't support them as a foundation. But we'll go into that in another video. Their pink campaigns, yeah. Pink campaigns on fried chicken, no, that is not helpful. On Dannon yogurt, no. Anyways, and getting back to this, they want us to think that breast cancer rates are going down. That is not what's happening in my book. What I'm seeing, every single person I know around me is getting cancer. I am seeing friends in their mid-20s getting cancer, breast cancers. This is not the norm of what should be happening. And I believe it's coming from our environmental toxins, the meat that we eat. I don't eat anymore, but you know, the toxins that are being fed to the animals that we're eating, the things that are coming into our daily life. And so for me, statistics, they're just a bunch of bullshit. So I highly encourage you to look into what statistics are and what they're not. And don't believe them when this doctor is telling you you've got a certain amount of months to live or this many people die at this certain time, because that's just not happening. So here comes my friend. I'm just making a little video here. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up on these videos. Like, share, comment. Those help the videos get seen by more people, and I just really want to bring more inspiration to all of us doing this healing journey. And we're not a statistic, just remember that. So thank you, and see you soon.